I smart lost personal really, not just. And the situation, by the way, deteriorated so much since last year. I went back in December, in November, stayed for 2 years, for 2 months. I couldn't reach the Ministry of Health. I went to the medical city. I walked through it because I couldn't not to walk and see, over the last 3 months what happened. But it was quite too adventurous. And 2 days after I arrived, the Minister of Health deputy was kidnapped and never seen again. And still we don't know if he's alive or not.
Okay. Small final question.
Sorry.
Sorry, one question. You spoke about trauma, but what about the primary care service? Diabetes is very prevalent in the Gulf and Middle East.
Primary health service clinics, and in the main cities, in Baghdad, for example, the primary health service is Iyadat Sha'biyya, they call it, which is governmental polycenters, polyclinics, and there are private clinics. Private clinics are very flourished and cheaper than here, of course. Quality, well, varies with the doctor. The facilities, there was an agreement with the American to support large number of centers in Iraq, and all the money they gave to the Ministry of Health was supposed to go to the primary health group. And after about 2 years, only 4 or 5 opened. I don't know how I managed to build all that. And actually what you see of the building is nothing to what is in Riyadh. It's much, much more.
Is that 4 or 5 in Baghdad or in Iraq?
In Iraq. It's a scandal actually. Parsons something, you find it on the internet. There's a scandal about it. Surprise. I personally thought, and still think, in Iraq you have to focus on the hospitals. Of course you have to look after the primary care to decrease the load on the hospital, all these points. But the reality in Iraq is different. You don't just do exactly like other countries. What suits Iraq? People will go to the hospitals. They go to the doctor in their clinic for a few dollars, and they are referred to the hospital. Fair enough. It's not the right system, but it works there. And the other problem is security. Many villages, many towns don't have primary centers. Do I send my daughter when graduate to work in a rural area in these circumstances? Would you do that? The majority of girls and boys, young and old, live there. Primary health centers. They don't go to it. And the corruption there is even worse. That's no doubt about it.
Okay, thank you very much for this.